Time lapse. From 2030 to 2, Terraforming Mars, from red planet to green world. In the perpetual motion of our solar system, one planet has piqued our curiosity more than any other: Mars. A world painted in rust-red hues, it has captivated our imagination with its mysteries and possibilities. For centuries, scientists have been drawn to its allure, sparking countless tales about its potential as a home for advanced civilizations, encounters with alien life, and even as a refuge for humanity's future. However, the red planet's harsh environment, thin air, freezing temperatures, and limited water has kept these dreams grounded in science fiction, until now. With breakthroughs in robotics, artificial intelligence, and sustainable energy technologies, the dream of terraforming Mars, transforming its barren, inhospitable landscape into a livable environment, now feels within reach. Join us on an incredible journey, from early robotic missions to the establishment of sustainable habitats, as we redefine what it means to explore, adapt, and push the limits of human possibility in our quest to venture beyond Earth. Phase 1. Exploration and initial preparations, 2030 to 2035. Robotic missions lead the way, in Mars terraforming, deploying advanced probes equipped with spectrometers and drills to study Martian soil, atmosphere, and subsurface ice. Rovers, resistant to radiation, navigate the rugged terrain, collecting geological samples and sending real-time data back to Earth. High-resolution cameras map the landscape, providing crucial information for future colonization. Meanwhile, orbital satellites and sensor networks surround Mars, monitoring its atmosphere and tracking greenhouse gas levels, water reservoirs, and seasonal climate patterns. This orbital surveillance ensures a continuous flow of data, informing decisions in later phases. Phase 2. Human outpost construction, 2035 to 2040. Building on the success of robotic missions, human outposts begin to take shape. Advanced habitat modules, made of durable regolith and carbon nanotube composites, provide protection from solar radiation and extreme temperatures. Prefabricated inflatable habitats, deployed by drones, form a network of interconnected living spaces. Hydroponic farms grow crops using Martian soil and recycled water, ensuring food security for the crew. A multidisciplinary team of scientists and engineers sets up research labs and begins extracting water from nearby ice deposits for life support and fuel production. 3D printers enable the creation of spare parts and experimental equipment, reducing reliance on Earth. Environmental monitoring systems track atmospheric and geological changes, providing insights for ongoing terraforming efforts. Phase 3. Terraforming the atmosphere, 2040. A monumental announcement is made. Scientists are authorized to initiate Mars atmospheric transformation. Autonomous drilling platforms and extraction units target the Martian regolith and polar ice caps, extracting carbon dioxide through cryogenic processes. Robotic systems carefully release the CO2 into the atmosphere, enhancing the greenhouse effect and gradually raising temperatures. To further accelerate the process, orbital mirrors and laser-equipped satellites concentrate solar energy on the ice caps, hastening the sublimation of CO2 and releasing water vapor to thicken the atmosphere. Real-time monitoring systems ensure the efficient application of energy and progress toward a breathable atmosphere. Phase 4. Nuclear-enhanced warming strategy, 2050. To speed up the atmospheric transformation, scientists deploy precision nuclear payloads to impact Martian sites rich in frozen carbon dioxide and water. Controlled nuclear detonation release massive amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, rapidly increasing its thickness and temperature. Satellite arrays monitor atmospheric changes and radiation levels, ensuring optimal detonation strategies and mitigating environmental risks. This bold approach accelerates the warming of Mars, making it more hospitable for future life. Phase 5. Protecting the atmosphere, 2060. Mars' lack of a strong magnetic field leaves its atmosphere vulnerable to solar wind, which gradually strips away atmospheric particles. To protect the newly thickened atmosphere, scientists create an artificial magnetic shield at Mars' Lagrange points. Superconducting magnets generate a powerful magnetic field to deflect solar wind particles, ensuring the atmosphere remains intact. Autonomous robotic platforms install the magnets, and continuous monitoring systems track their performance, adapting to space weather conditions. This shield is critical for maintaining atmospheric pressure and temperature, supporting the ongoing terraforming process. Phase 6. Enhancing atmospheric composition, 2060 to 2070. Bioengineered bacteria are introduced to break down Martian rocks, releasing essential minerals and creating fertile soil. These bacteria also help anchor nitrogen in the soil, enriching it for future plant life. To further enrich the atmosphere, genetically engineered nitrogen-fixing bacteria are released into the air and soil, converting atmospheric nitrogen into nitrates that plants can use. Controlled cultivation chambers and field experiments introduce nitrogen-fixing plants, such as clover and alfalfa, which help enhance the nitrogen cycle. Automated irrigation and advanced hydroponic systems support plant growth, ensuring a sustainable nitrogen balance. Phase 7. Oxygenation of Mars, 2070. Genetically engineered cyanobacteria and algae are introduced to Mars to produce oxygen through photosynthesis. These organisms thrive in Martian conditions, utilizing CO2 and releasing oxygen as a byproduct. Drones distribute these microorganisms across the Martian soil and into new bodies of water, significantly increasing oxygen production and gradually making the atmosphere more breathable. As we continue this incredible journey, we edge closer to turning Mars from a barren, red world into a vibrant, green planet, ready for human settlement. 2073 controlled environments such as biodomes and underground biospheres are established to foster the growth of oxygen-producing organisms. Advanced monitoring systems track oxygen levels and the well-being of photosynthetic life forms. AI algorithms analyze this data to optimize growth conditions and predict oxygen output. As initial experiments yield success, the scope of these habitats expands across Mars, progressively increasing oxygen levels and contributing to a more breathable atmosphere. This sets the stage for the eventual introduction of more complex life forms, including plants and animals. Phase 8. Building habitats and ecosystems, 2080. With nitrogen fixation and oxygen production progressing successfully, the next 2 decades focus on expanding Martian ecosystems. A variety of plant species, ranging from pioneering species like mosses and lichens to more resilient plants such as drought-tolerant ferns, ryegrasses, and Arctic willows, begin to transform controlled environments into forests, grasslands, and wetlands. Advanced irrigation and nutrient delivery systems support these developments as efforts ramp up to build permanent habitats for human life. Surface habitats and underground shelters are reinforced using local Martian soil and minerals, utilizing advanced construction techniques to create sustainable living spaces resilient to the planet's harsh conditions. Phase 9. Introduction of terrestrial organisms, 2090. Scientists introduce terrestrial organisms and extremophils to help establish self-sustaining ecosystems on Mars. Extremophils, such as tardigrades and lichen, contribute to stabilizing the local environment and promoting biological diversity over time. Organisms like Deinococcus radiodurans, known for their radiation resistance, bolster genetic diversity and resilience within Martian habitats. Scientists study these species' interactions and adaptations in controlled Martian environments, simulating natural cycles of light, temperature, and moisture. Continuous AI-driven monitoring and remote sensing technologies ensure the stability of Martian ecosystems, with adaptive management strategies optimizing habitat conditions to prevent disruptions and support the long-term success of Martian colonies. Phase 10. Infrastructure for human settlements, 2100. The focus intensifies on preparing Mars for large-scale human habitation with the development of self-sustaining cities. Advanced energy generation systems, efficient waste management, and robust transportation networks are put in place. Technologies like solar farms and fusion reactors supply sustainable energy, ensuring the autonomy of Martian colonies. Phase 11. International Collaboration for Sustainable Urban Planning, 2124. International collaboration plays a key role in sustainable urban planning on Mars, adhering to ethical frameworks and regulatory standards. Integrated city designs prioritize resource efficiency and environmental responsibility, minimizing the ecological footprint. Advanced recycling and closed-loop water management systems ensure the efficient use of resources, promoting long-term sustainability and resilience of Martian settlements. Phase 12. Long-term stabilization and climate control, 2150. Advanced sensor networks and AI-driven climate models continuously monitor Mars' atmosphere, temperature, and pressure. Nanotechnology-enhanced sensors provide real-time data to maintain habitable conditions. Climate control systems, including atmospheric processors and weather modification tools like ionization towers, create artificial rainfall and regulate local weather patterns, helping mitigate extreme climate events. Phase 13. Terraforming infrastructure and ecosystem stabilization, 2200. Terraforming infrastructure, powered by orbital reflectors and nanotechnology, stabilizes Martian environments, Automated systems manage atmospheric gases and solar radiation to ensure the long-term sustainability of Martian habitats. International cooperation fosters responsible resource management and economic collaboration between colonies, ensuring sustainable growth and environmental stewardship. Fakes 14. Achieving self-sufficiency and independence. 2300. Interdependent Martian colonies emerge, fostering economic diversity and collaboration. Mars gradually becomes self-sufficient, producing vital resources such as food, water, and construction materials locally. Advanced hydroponic farms and genetic engineering techniques enhance food production, while automated construction methods using Martian resources expand infrastructure. Water extraction technologies harness Martian ice and regolith, ensuring a sustainable water supply. High-speed transportation systems like Hyperloop and spaceports for interplanetary trade boost economic activity. Technological advancements in robotics, AI, and biotechnology support Martian autonomy with ethical guidelines guiding responsible resource management. Phase 15. Sustainable growth and governance. 2400. Sustainable growth strategies prioritize environmental stewardship, waste reduction, and recycling across Martian colonies. Circular economic principles optimize resource use, supporting long-term viability. Phase 16. Martian society and Earth relations. 2500. As Mars achieves self-sufficiency, governance structures evolve, with representative assemblies and regulatory bodies addressing local needs. Diplomatic relations between Mars and Earth mature, fostering collaboration on research, trade, and cultural exchange. Joint initiatives focus on climate change, resource management, and interplanetary cooperation. A unique Martian culture emerges, blending Earth traditions with Martian experiences. Art, literature, music, and cuisine reflect the creativity and resilience of Martian settlers. Virtual reality simulations preserve Earth traditions while celebrating Martian achievements, fostering a shared identity across colonies. What new technologies do you think will be crucial for Mars colonization? How do you envision life and communities evolving on Mars in the future? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.